Hey everyone, how's it going? Hope you guys are doing really well. We are back with Starfield and the Shattered Space DLC, carrying on where we left off in the last video. So yeah, hope you enjoy it. Hit a like button, leave comments, don't forget to subscribe if you have not already, all that kind of good stuff. And let's continue. So we need to go. Sorry. Do excuse me. Ooh, this place looks cool. Right, let's go here in Lions. Ah, look at me. I look cute in my little house. Oh my god. I'm so sad I missed that screenshot. That is so beautiful. This is a beautiful planet.
Very still.
Hey, he looks cool.
Choose your words carefully. They will determine how long you live.
We are no threat to House Baroon, I promise you.
You have no right to be here. You will tell me how you found this place.
Well, distress signal, phantom people, killed a guy, jumped here. I found your wayward star station, the Oracle. This was an accident. I was just responding to a distress call.
No signal should have left this system. But the Oracle was lost.
He looks cool. I hope we get him as a companion. Replace Andre. Something clearly went wrong. I'm afraid there were no survivors. I've seen a station with a... sorry, I've never seen a station with a... Yeah. We'll go with the middle one.
We had feared as much, but it is good to know for certain. Boris, I think we need not fear our guest. Perhaps, in this time of need, the great Serpent has delivered us a gift.
Counselor, with due respect, we have not had unannounced visitors here in generations. It is a clear breach of security.
I do not disagree, and I know that security, in whatever small form we can grasp it, is of paramount importance. But you must acknowledge the timing is... curious. And perhaps our guest's intent should be determined before we take further action.
He also looks really cool. Either one of those two. Companion, please. Wouldn't mind. Your station brought me here. It jumped while my ship was docked. This was an accident. I didn't mean to wind up here. I don't respond well to having a gun aimed at me. Let's just forget any of this happened and I'll be on my way. Let's do the first one.
We received the automated transmission, but you are certainly not who we expected to find.
Sorry to be a disappointment.
Great Serpents, hear me.
Speaker, we are here!
We have reached out to you to seek guidance in our hour of need. The gate in the Citadel has been opened just to seek you. Have I failed you? What is this place? Where am I? Why do you not show yourself? I strive only to follow your command. All must serve.
Oh, so he doesn't
Please,
see us.
do not leave me in darkness.
Oh, I'm sad. Oh, I want to give him a hug.
I seek only your wisdom, your guidance. Oh, Great Serpent. Is that you? Is it your presence I feel?
Are you okay?
I feel something, yet I see nothing. Is this a test? What do you require of me?
Oh, bless him. Can you see me? I mean, he literally just answered that, but...
Great Serpent, I have done all that I can. The scaled citadel itself has been transformed to petition you. I know that all must serve, but I need more. I require guidance. Take pity on us and reveal the way forward.
It cannot be a coincidence that you arrive here now.
Okay, yeah.
Our leader,
wait.
Anasko Varun, he has appeared like this over and over. So many of our people have been trapped in this state, these vortex phantoms. But usually they are hostile and lash out. Anasco is different. If only we could hear his voice, some reassurance that all is not lost.
He sounds plenty lost himself. He doesn't seem to be able to see us. He didn't respond to me. What is going on? Who was that? Let's do... He didn't seem to be able to see us.
What do you mean? Despite the sightings, none have heard the word from Anasco in all this time, yet you claim to. Do not toy with me. Not about this. If you speak truth, you must prove it. What did he say?
Oh, so they can see him, but they can't hear him. I can see him and hear him, but he can't see or hear us. Right? All must serve.
Aye, the serpent.
He said that? I heard nothing. Given the gravity of the situation, surely there is no way you would joke about such a thing.
It is no joke. No outsider would know our creed. It is never uttered beyond this city. Truly, you did hear Anasco. You have been chosen.
If you have the time, I wish to speak to you.
No.
People of House Varun, hear me. We have asked the Great Serpent for deliverance from our calamity, and he has answered us. This outsider has been chosen as the most unlikely vessel for the Great Serpent's divine provenance, and she will help save us all. Outsider, please. There is no denying you have been sent here as a sign. You must help us. But there are precepts that must be followed, principles that must be obeyed. Even in these dire circumstances, we cannot turn from Jinan Varun's teachings. You will be granted safe passage through Dazra and the lands beyond. No harm will come to you. On that, you have my word. You even have my assurance that your compatriot here will also remain unharmed. But to truly aid us, you must become part of House Varun. This is not a thing done lightly, and it cannot be taken back. Will you commit to helping us by becoming one of the promised?
Absolutely. Alright, just tell me where to begin. I'm not agreeing to anything right now. I could never join House Varun. What do you mean, the promised? Your people are always trying to kill me. Why would I help you? I'm curious about this one, but then we'll just go with yes.
You must mean the Zealots. I assure you, they do not represent House Varun. We do not engage with the settled systems. They would attack us just as soon as you or anyone else. And they would certainly never extend an offer to join them, as I do now in this time of desperation. So, will you?
Absolutely.
Excellent. Please, come with me. Forgive me for not introducing myself. I am Malibor Dulkev, a member of the High Council of House Varun. I have been asked to represent the Council in this moment.
Bye.
Please, enter our city. You have my word that you will not be harmed.
I mean, this place
I
looks...
would ask that until you have become promised, you avoid the citizens of Dazra. They are not used to outsiders.
Okay, sorry, can I just take like a minute? This is absolutely stunning.
Must have been fearful now, but surely you saw the scaled citadel as you arrived. It was the center of an explosion of sorts that has annihilated most of our city. We have lost many of our brothers and sisters. I believe we are still in danger.
Yeah, the sky. Oh my god, it's so beautiful.
Is there a problem, Makula?
The city is in shambles. The speaker is missing, and here you are leading some outsider through our sacred space?
Hi.
Why allow this husk to defile our city? Have we not lost enough?
I'm not a husk.
Faith, I believe this outsider was guided here by the great Serpent himself. And soon, Serpent willing, they will be one of us. But I can be sure and pass your concerns on to the rest of the High Council, if you wish. I apologize for the interruption.
You have no place in our city.
There is a ritual intended for converts to the Promised that has not been performed in generations. We are fortunate that there are those still alive who remember the old ways and have remained prepared for such a moment as this.
I honestly love like all of the tattoos and just the way that these characters look. I love it so much. They look like super freaking cool.
Herald Inaza, I suspected we might find you here waiting.
I saw the ship landing. I knew immediately that I would be needed.
Indeed you are. This is Inaza Kaisir, Herald of the Serpent.
Hi.
She will guide you through the ritual. I am needed elsewhere, but I assure you that you are in good hands.
Okay, awesome. Okay, we have to speak with her then. Okay, sorry.
So, the great Serpent sends you to me. No husk that walk the Serpent's path. To enter the sacred cave, there is no turning back. You will be forever changed. This is a path you must walk of your own free will, alone. Will you step forward and emerge anointed, one of the Promised?
I am ready. I need a minute. What's in the cave? Why am I doing this? Why did you call me a husk?
You have not been filled with purpose by the great Serpent.
Ew.
So you are merely a husk. But perhaps not for long.
Okie dokies. What's in the cave? She won't tell me, I guarantee it.
A lesson.
Oh.
A test. A moment for the great Serpent to reach out and fill you with something more than what you have been.
Oh, really now? Okay. I'm ready.
Then enter, and I shall guide you along the Serpent's path. But this is a journey you must undertake alone. Your escort cannot follow.
My escort? She's not my escort, you freaking weirdo. Okay, right. I think that she will just stay there. This is gonna creep me out, but let's go. Okay, yeah, she just stays behind.
You must walk the path. I am merely here to guide you along your way.
Okay. Should we do this properly? Why is there a bucket and a mop? It's stone. Sorry.
Before House Faroon, there were humans. First on Earth, then scattered among the stars. And like all humans, they were lost souls, wandering in the dark, looking for a path.
Okay. I always do this. I'm right-handed, so I'm gonna go right. Okay, never mind. Right is wrong. They keep changing. I guess the ones with the candles is the right one.
One particular colony ship housed several hundred of these souls. They were each alone and isolated. Individual tiny flames that could be snuffed out at a moment's notice.
Okay, creepy. Oh, it was optional to blow out the candle. Okay, sorry.
But Jinang encountered the great Serpent and was given the gift of knowledge. He shared his knowledge with those around him and lit the way for them. They followed his guidance and his light, and they cast aside the burdens of their former lives. And thus, House Faroon was born. Now you too have the chance to cast aside your burdens, to relieve yourself of anything that holds you back.
Optional, cast aside your burdens. Okay. What should I sacrifice? Should I sacrifice... Should I sacrifice the maroon spacesuit? Sorry. Is that what I did? I'm so sorry. Right. Do you think that would impact anything? That'd be funny if it would.
The people's hopes and fears and dreams were entrusted to the Great Serpent. They made the leap of faith that brought House Faroon to greatness. You may now follow in their footsteps and take that same leap. Embrace the Great Serpent, and he will embrace you.
Make a leap of faith. What is this? Wait, is this... Does this lead to the same place? Oh, I think it does lead to the same place. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get the full-on experience. That was all me, buddy. That was all me. I guess you get the choice of like joining them or not joining them, maybe, if it's not for like your character or the way that you want to play the game. So I guess that's why they've given you the option to do the things that it's asking you to.
The people of House Faroon settled this world, at first in these very caves. Shinan Faroon himself slept among them in these shelters. It was here that he spread the word of the Serpent. It was here that the people of House Faroon first understood the truth of their place in the universe.
He's got no food though. I'm a bit hungry. Sorry. Oh wait, are these hot?
Here that the people of House Faroon first understood the truth of the shrouding. The Great Serpent's return. He will encircle the universe he created, and all those who do not follow will be cast into shadow. And the people weighed this knowledge against their former lives, and saw how they had been blessed despite the difficult new life that awaited them. You too would do well to feel that solace amidst the pain.
Sorry, optional. Contemplate the walk. Sorry, I've just been having a mooch around this area. You'll have to like, let me know if you guys have like had a little mooch or are using any of the creation kits. I've got to meditate in the nasty water. Okay. Should have took my clothes off for this. Can I get out, please? I'm slowly corroding. So in order to be part of you, I have to give myself acid burns. That's great. I wonder if there'll be something that heals me. So I'm curious as to not do anything just yet. Oh, wow. Oh, he had a cute little place. Do you know what? I wouldn't mind a little place like this. I'm going to take these. You won't be needing them anymore. No offense. He looks cool though. Does he not look cool? Anyway. Anyway, enough of us being extremely rude to these people.
Until that day comes, we are the voice and the hands of the Great Serpent.
Oh my
Our every act a sacrifice to hasten his return. Make now a sacrifice to prove your devotion. And remember, whether in life or in death, all must serve.
Optional, sacrifice the goat. Oh, my little cutie. I don't really want to. I don't want to sacrifice him, so we're just gonna... Unless he attacks me. Should we see? Are you gonna attack me? Oh god, I scared myself. You're cute. Oh no, we're not sacrificing him. Sorry, little cutie can stay there, okay? Not happening. Not happening. That is not a goat. That is a scaly little cutie patootie. Yeah, so, I mean, we did most things, but I'm not sacrificing the goat. Okay. I wonder if they'll say something about it.
Let us begin the final ritual. While none since Jinan Varun have stood before the great serpent, we can all feel his presence. To solidify his bond, you are presented with a simple choice. Before you on this dais are several items. They represent different aspects of House Varun's connection to the great serpent. Pick the two that call to you. Place them on the altars. Offerings to the great serpent that he may fill you with his spirit and make you promise.
I would honestly rather him not fill me with anything, but you never... Okay, so... Oh, okay, I have to pick these two. Strength, perseverance, obedience, and devotion. I think I'd like to go for strength and perseverance. If they're anything... Devotion, that one looks cool. Yeah, I think we'll go for these two. Don't know if that was wrong. I just feel like if they're like if you were gonna do like perks, then there'd be like good perks, right? Hello.
And so you arise, one of the promised of House Varun. Did you feel the great serpent working within you? Do you feel born anew?
I feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest. I exist only to serve the great serpent. I just want to help. I'll do what I need to, even if I don't believe in it. I feel the same as I did before. This was a... I don't want to offend you, but...
And yet you did all that was asked of you.
Apart from kill the goat.
Do not worry. In time, you will feel the changes he has worked within you. Through strength and perseverance, House Varun will triumph over all that stands in its way. I grant you the title of Vindicator. All will know you. All will trust you. Above us, in the grand ship morning, jewel of the Varun fleet, the High Council awaits your arrival. Serve them. Serve the great serpent. All must serve.
I live to serve. Okay. Talk to Okie Dokes. Are you coming back with me, girly? Yeah, she's coming back. That's good. So yeah, we did everything. I don't know if we didn't do... So like, say you didn't do any of the optional things. Maybe they don't mention anything. And maybe... I don't know. I feel like they should though, right? Corrosive Advance. What is this? That's cool. We'll just take it all, because why not? Although I'm taking the melee stuff and I'm like, oh, I don't like melee. I don't want the notepad. Oh god, sorry. Right then. Cockpit, Serpent's Path. Is it the cockpit? Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, I like that. Look at these seats. They look extremely uncomfortable.
Good to see you.
You too. I want this guy though. Or should we listen to these? Let's do these. As per Council's request, an assessment of House Rune's operation in the aftermath of the Citadel incident follows. All structures in the immediate vicinity of the scaled Citadel are gone, including the Halls of Authority. All major ministry operations have relocated. Okay. And this one? There should be enough that the cave is a key piece of our sacred heritage. Were it not for those caves, none of us would be here today. But if all goes to plan in the coming months, we may be able to thank the Great Serpent himself for a new wave of recruits to our cause. The Serpent's path may yet again be needed for its original purpose. Okay.
Welcome, Vindicator. You stand before what remains of the High Council, advisors to Anasko Varun. We are all that is left after the disaster that has befallen our people. I represent House Dulkev. Jamal is from House Kadik, and we are joined by Lovek of House Vital. We are, all of us, hopeful that your arrival in Dazra and your clear connection to Anasko Varun, for the first time in weeks, represent some semblance of hope.
Okay, I don't have a connection to Anasko Varun or anyone here. Someone needs to start explaining what's going on. What's with all the houses? Aren't you all House Varun? Let's go with the middle one.
I understand. Until you were one of us, we could not trust you.
By all means, Malabo. I can't wait to see how you spend this.
Please, can we just for a moment?
Can we just for a moment what? Discuss whether or not to allow the first convert to House Varun since before any of us were born? A bit late on that, it seems.
You were not there. You did not see Anasko. It felt different. We have already wasted so much time.
You're correct. I was not there. Because you elected to travel to the spaceport on your own. And then decided this on your own.
Do not waste time with more bickering. Anasko, and by extension House Varun, suffers with every passing moment.
Of course, Lovek. My apologies. Please, Malabor, do go on.
Anasko Varun, like his father before him, has relied on the teachings of Jinan to guide us. Anasko wondered if perhaps it was time to seek guidance directly from the Great Serpent, and so sought a means of reaching out.
Perhaps he found the teachings inadequate.
Careful, Kadik. You tread on dangerous ground.
I mean nothing by it. We simply were never consulted on the matter and do not know the full motive.
The point is that a series of experiments have taken place over the years, utilizing grav drive technology to hopefully make direct contact with the Great Serpent, similar to Jinan Varun's initial meeting.
And then something went wrong.
We do not know what happened. We were not inside the scaled citadel at the time.
Had we been, we wouldn't be standing here now. We'd be like the rest of them.
A great tide of energy emanated from the scaled citadel and swept across Dazra. Much was destroyed in its wake. Those caught in the blast have been left in a state of confusion, trapped halfway between our universe and the Vortex. The Citadel itself remains in such a state. Right there and yet beyond our reach. We can only assume that the experiment is still running, somehow preventing us from entering the Citadel. We cannot get in, so we cannot stop it. We're beginning to lose hope before you arrived.
Okay. A, the guy in the middle looks like he's from Skyrim. And B, why do I feel like an absolute giant? Like, I feel like I'm towering over these guys. Sorry, tell me how I fit into this vortex. What is that? How long ago did this happen? Let's do the vortex.
Forgive me, I am no scientist. But as it has been explained to me, what we call the vortex is the space between universes.
Okay. Tell me how I fit into this.
Your arrival and your interaction with Anasco shows that he can still be saved. The plan had been devised to access the Citadel, but the work stalled. Clearly, it is time to move forward with it. The current head of our science team, Ekris, should be in Jinan Plaza down below us, towards the Citadel. Tell him about your experience with Anasco, and that work on the morning device must proceed.
Okie dokes. Talk to... Oh, hello. Right then. I mean...
Yes? Did you require something?
Okay, he looks cool. They all just look so cool, okay? Let's go to this city.
Do you know the scientists out at the Mali station?
The old married couple? Azad and Shireen, if I remember right. I've met them a few times. They seemed a little eccentric, but were otherwise quite nice.
That's them, yes. They're apparently looking for some help with their research. They made some kind of discovery that has them troubled.
Good luck finding help at a time like this.
Indeed. Yet the Serpent provides for the faithful, so...
I am... said
Nothing
help.
is
Oh
truly
my
impossible.
gosh, look at that. That is just so beautiful. Oh wait, that's not the same thing. Is that not the same mission? No, that's a little side mission. Okie dokes, maybe we could do that at some point, but for the moment we're just gonna continue with like this one and go and speak to this guy. Oh my goodness gracious, how beautiful is that? The birds don't look so pretty though.
This is unreal. The view of the Citadel from this plaza was never so clear.
It's beautiful.
Buildings used to be in the way.
It is stunning. Oh wait, new mission. Stop the argument. Okay, I'm gonna try to not get sidetracked and we're just gonna go and meet this guy. Oh my gosh. Imagine if our skies actually looked like this. Oh my goodness, so pretty.
Things they expect me to accomplish. Well, look who it is. You have made quite a stir, and given the state of things, that is a singular accomplishment. To what do I owe the honor, Vindicator?
Vindicator. Melba says that work on the morning device must proceed. Tell me, yeah, this one.
Did he now? How magnanimous. But approval is approval, and I will gladly take it. I will spare you much of the technical detail, as I confess that pieces of it I barely understand myself. One cannot help but notice the energy field around the scaled citadel. Until we can get through it, we cannot shut down the experiment inside, and it has proved quite impossible to get through. We had the beginnings of a plan to build a makeshift contraption to redirect grav drive energy to see if we could penetrate the barrier, but the project came to a halt. Politics got in the way.
I can imagine that without the speaker to issue clear directions, things have been difficult.
Every one of the houses needs to contribute, and everyone realized they could potentially use it for leverage. What should have been a cooperative effort turned contentious. Easy decisions became negotiations. And so, construction never began. We have sat here, staring at this disaster as supplies pile up for well over a week now. Serpent help us, it is infuriating.
Okay, no use complaining about the past, time to move forward. I've been here 10 minutes and the council is already annoying. You should be grateful that I'm here and that you can continue your work. Why do you need the council to... I'm gonna go in the second one.
I don't disagree, but allow me to impart some advice. Most would consider that disloyal, possibly even heresy. Keep that kind of talk to yourself. I believe I've done enough complaining for now. Time to get to work. If you're here, the Council has likely sent word to the houses that it's time to stop the infighting. I doubt it will be enough. I need to oversee construction here, make sure things are built to specifications. If you could follow up with the houses, that may speed up the process.
No, don't make me go and speak to people. Okay.
I appreciate that someone around here is eager to get to work. House Vetol owes us access codes for the city power grid. It's the only way to guarantee enough power to activate the device. House Kadik was supposed to provide a young scientist named Sahima to help me. She had at least some experience with the original Citadel experiment. No idea why they refused to send her. And Hasmek, the new elder of House Dulkef, he has been distant, guarded. He claims to have vital information about an important component of the experiment, but has withheld it until now. Help me get what we need, and we will see what we can do for the Speaker, and for House Varun. And I may have something that can help you in whatever trials the Serpent puts before you as we navigate this.
That does not sound
been
promising.
Overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research when I can. These phantoms, the vortex. Fascinating subject, really. If only there were some less disastrous way we could have discovered all this.
Okay, let's finish off speaking to him and then we'll have a look at the quest. Let's do fascinating isn't the word I would use to describe it. If it's not something that will help me get rid of the phantoms, I don't care about it. Oh my god, let's not be so harsh.
I know. I have lost friends and colleagues myself. We have encountered several interesting phenomena. First, while the phantoms shift to a fully human form when killed, they often retain small shards that appear to be an almost crystallized version of vortex energy. Second, we have learned that killing the phantoms sometimes causes an even greater disturbance. Horrors, as they have been colloquially termed, can appear from somewhere. We are unsure of their origin, but it is not within our universe. These horrors and their spawn are infested with cysts, a seemingly organic manifestation of vortex energy. We have managed to collect enough to run experiments and have devised a method of combining them into an explosive mixture with varying properties. While they have no use in the development of the morning device, if you find yourself out in the field, I believe they could have more practical applications.
Okay, I'll take anything that can give me an edge.
The process is simple enough that any industrial workstation should suffice, if you have the materials. And depending on how you combine said materials, you may find the results to be somewhat variable. I hope you can use that to your advantage.
Okay, awesome. You can now craft grenades using... Okay, that was really quick. Couldn't have a chance to read that. If you've got something that can help me, I'd appreciate it.
Yes, depending on how much trouble you're getting into. We have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research when I can. These phantoms, the vortex. Fascinating subject, really. If only there were some less disastrous way we could have discovered all this.
Okay, right. Let's leave that there then. Okay. This is always something that I've never liked about... I get, like, Bethesda games in particular. Quests within a quest. Like, you go to one person, they're just like, oh, I can't continue unless you go to these 60 other people and do a little mini quest for them, and then you can come back to me. It's something that, like, I guess in my time of, like, playing ESO and just Bethesda games in general, it's a little bit annoying. But we have these side quests. I would maybe like to do them, but I don't know when. I think I would just kind of like to stick with the main sort of, like, I say main thing, it's yeah, it is the main thing. So we'll go and do these guys in a non-weird way, but we can also craft some new stuff, which is really cool. So we've got one over there, and yeah, 1, 2. Oh, and then the other one's over there. Okay, this one seems to be the closest. Let's go for this one.